Hey Virgo, and welcome to your January 2021 general tarot reading. This could apply to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages could always go vice versa, and they could even be pertaining to somebody close to you and somebody that person may be dealing with. Try to remember that these are intended to be predictive messages, so if not everything adds up, take a mental note, and you may see them come into your fruition if this is your reading. Or come back in a couple weeks and check the reading out again. I would suggest checking out your moon, rising, and Venus signs also, as you may find more relevant information there. Don't try and force the message to fit, otherwise you'll cause problems in your life where there were none to begin with. Virgo, trigger warning. This reading is not a light, happy reading. And so if you are faint of heart or, have a hard time hearing about certain issues maybe that you're going through or somebody else is going through in your life right now that you feel would make you emotional, I would suggest not watching the remainder of this video. But stay at your own risk, I guess. So the song I was getting for you is Black Hole Sun. And then I heard When Honest People Lie. So that could mean that, obviously people pretending to be honest, or people who are held to a higher standard to be honest, like such as a priest or a courtroom personnel, people who just are to be more responsible as they are entrusted a heavier sense of duty to the public to be honest. Then I heard When the Innocent Deserve to Die, and I do believe that comes out of a song. I just can't think of which one it is. And then I heard Suicide, so you may be dealing with somebody who had committed suicide, or coming up this month, or in the near future, is that you may start noticing somebody who's really having a hard time managing their depression. They may be trying to self-medicate, maybe trying to take sleeping medicine and stuff of that sort. And then I heard Cameraman, maybe Candyman, Sandman, somebody who passed or passes in their sleep. It could just be because of natural causes or something like a drug OD or alcohol poisoning, mixing drugs together or not realizing they've taken too much. This could be like a childhood friend or somebody you've had a very long connection with. And the reason why this person's feeling this way is because they are failing to address and maintain or take maintenance on a long-term depression issue they've had. I also heard Eisenhower, Ed. Maybe somebody's parents are constantly bailing them out of their trouble, never allowing them to understand their consequences. And then I heard Columbus. So it may be Columbus Day. It could be a Columbus title, like as in a building or a road. It could be Christopher. Chris. Somebody may be looking at having to go to court. There may be a delay. So court may get continued temporarily. And I don't know if this person's going to be happy or sad about this, as it's like they just want to get it done and over with, but then again, they're nervous because they don't know what the outcome will be. There's something about somebody buying somebody's BS, like accepting verbal statements the same as fact, instead of actually seeing the proof. Like, accepting hearsay as evidence, for example. I was hearing that something about a bully and conspiracy, but then I heard the names Judy and Meg. These two people could have guilt about lying about an assault or be guilty of an assault. I heard Pacific, possibly the Pacific Ocean. Seven or Stephen, Whitney, Edmund. Somebody is to blame, and I also heard like it may be a friend that is to blame for whatever is currently going on that's deceptive or less than the truth. like somebody's lawyer's leading them into a trap. And they're relying on the fact that this person, whoever they're representing, will just fall into it because they're more scared of a maximum sentence than actually fighting for their rights. Todd, Amber, a bailiff. But you're all right. Just keep doing good. Another thing that was coming through was that if somebody, let's say, is in some kind of court ruled probation sentence, it could even be your job, and they do like drug test screening, and maybe they haven't done any screenings for a while and somebody's gotten comfortable, I would highly suggest not to risk it, because they will screen you when you least expect it. Then I heard the letter L, Anna, Chris, and Ben. Sit up, Paul. Or Paul had help. Beth. So there may also be a cop that harasses you or somebody that you care about this month. You know how they do. They'll just follow you around, and then they turn on their lights and pull you over, and then they say they pulled you over for some specific reason you know that they didn't actually pull you over for, but just that they want to be nosy. Whatever you do, don't fight with this cop. This cop is quick to anger and very, very dangerous in that aspect. Somebody may go out to a willow tree or the name Willow. And then I was hearing Emmett and Katie. Somebody may be using an outside party in order to distract themselves from their main party. I was also hearing the name Ross and then Win. Something's going to get won and eradicated out of your life, or somebody you care about. So that's what I have for what so far has come in, just channeled wise. There was a lot of stuff on there, but it's confusing if I would have read it all. That's why I had to take the pauses in between to find the information I was looking for. Alright, so here in the cards, I'll also do a Lenormand and Tarot spread after this one if the video doesn't become too long. It looks like somebody may be getting carried away with exactly how much force or manpower they have behind them when it comes to their side of what they think the truth is. Somebody may be trying to force that on somebody else. It may also be that somebody is terrified that somebody is going to judge them or punish them or be harsh towards them because the person who's making this judgment is just incapable of seeing everything from both, perspectives. Then we have the bat, the fence, and the whistle. There's changes coming up, and they're going to be swift. Needing to move past boundaries, maybe need to become a whistleblower. And if it's not you, it'll be somebody connected to your situation who may blow the whistle and undo this fence, which almost kind of, now that I'm looking at it, kind of looks like prison bars. And somebody can fly away like an eagle or a bat. Then we have the banshee, the rhinoceros, flip-flops. Alright, so when I put all of those together, what I'm getting here is that somebody is possibly trying to manipulate or intimidate another person into admitting to something or seeing things from their point of view, but not willing to compromise their own point of view, but wanting you to see all sides. Somebody may be, just trying to intimidate somebody else. Trying to get to that person to flip-flop on their story, flip-flop on their whereabouts, whatever it may be. Then we have the spider, the shopping cart, and the vacuum. Somebody may feel like they'd be homeless or looking at becoming homeless if they can't maintain their situation. I just heard bull in a china shop, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. Or it could have to do with money. Somebody cleaning out the cobwebs, or this could be that literally somebody's unpacking their nest, putting it in a shop cart, and just removing the dirt and clutter and disgustingness out of their life. almost like somebody wants to wipe the slate clean when it comes to your past. I'm just going to clarify quick with the Lenormand. We have the ship, which breaks down to a number 3 there, which Gemini, which could mean information, could mean short trips. It could mean even a change of perspective. Could mean having to move, may have to be locked up, may have to relocate for jobs due to hidden conflict. Somebody behind the scenes is causing conflict. Then we have the mice. Somebody may literally be driving themselves nearly insane because they keep running away with these thoughts, possibly of separation, jail time, the courthouse, you know, public buildings such as DHS, CPS, those kind of things. Somebody is afraid of not being heard. Now I'm hearing because I got locked up, it won't let me out. Sorry, you have to hear my singing voice. The tree. The stork. The dog. And let's see what is clarifying flip-flops. Yeah, there's definitely secrets being kept in this situation. Secrets that are at your detriment. Like somebody does a really good job cleaning up after themselves and covering their tracks. Alright, what I'm seeing here is there's some kind of truth or communication coming in or short distance travel having to do with either work or some kind of public building. So think of big buildings like courthouses and jails or hospitals. The unknown is literally going to drive somebody nuts. So if it's you that's over worrying and in your head too much about this, you need to get out because you're going to bring it into fruition. And whatever plans you did have may fall through. Somebody may come back and say that they're loyal and they've realized how their behavior in the past was unfair and want to start over again. Like that whistle now is reminding me of almost like a referee, like hold up, pause, all right, foul ball or whatever. Yeah, this confusion is causing somebody to act irate. And they may hide their rage or their emotional upset pretty good. But this definitely reminds me of somebody who flip-flops back and forth. And clarifying that, we have the snake. Somebody's stories ain't adding up. The information is not going to add up. So if this is you, somebody's going to catch on that the information doesn't add up. If it's somebody else, it's the same concept but reverse. Well, and then we have the moon card and the book card. So this definitely is talking about secrets. Mutual secrets, maybe secrets between more than just 2 people, but 3 or more. I just need to find one more deck here. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Or if you look at the trump card of Taurus, would be the Hierophant, so higher forms of societal regulation. It could be that somebody is withholding from becoming too hopeful about having a new pure beginning, or somebody's withholding themselves from just having a new beginning, period. So that could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Earth could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, there's something going on here. Somebody's withholding money, maybe saving up in order to... It's almost like instead of that, let me take that back. It's almost like somebody withholds information to protect their abuser. And their abuser could literally be a wife or a significant other. Or somebody close to you, like in your living quarters. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this could be prominent in your chart. The Page of Hazards. So it's like you are, somebody here anyway, Virgo, is like trying to manifest a dream, or it does look like if this is somebody from your past and you've had a breakup, that they're going to return and want to talk. But just be careful, because this person could be definitely hiding things. And in this, I like how in this deck it depicts it as the book being closed, which means you wouldn't know that information until you open the book and read the contents inside. So secrets yet to be revealed. And then we have the Page of Swords. So you could also be dealing with Aries, Gemini, Libra. Whatever you do, don't be bullied into making a decision you don't want to make. Stand in your truth, which I know you do. And definitely maybe do some checking around with some close family members and friends and making sure that their depression isn't to the point of where they would self-harm or take care of it themselves. All right, Sagittarius. Well, that was a pretty... Oops, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. All right, Virgo. That was it for your reading. I'm going to go ahead and take this over to Patreon and do an extended video of it and try and figure out several more of the details here that may be missing in between that will help us to pinpoint who this person may be in your life. I can't quit yawning. I'm sorry. All right, Virgo, so if you decide to join me over there, I'd love that, and you are more than welcome to join. If this is where we part ways, I hope to see you again soon, and that you like, share, and subscribe. All right, have a great one, Virgo.